Hi friends, it's Suzanne here from sunstampin.com. I'm a Canadian Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I want to welcome you to my weekly Wildcard Wednesday video on my blog and YouTube channel. The card designs I share today are a little more technique driven, but nothing too complicated. I also sell the products I feature in this video. I hope you enjoy my free video tutorial and would love to see you shop with me. For today's card, I'm featuring the stamp set Flowering Desert, along with 3 colors, Daffodil Delight, Berry Burst, and Granny Green Apple. So I have something to admit here. Being Canadian, we don't have a lot of cactuses. Actually, we don't have very many other than the ones that you keep in your house. So I actually have never seen a real live cactus. I've never been to the desert, so I don't even know what they're actually supposed to look like. So I am kind of winging it here with placement of my cactus bits. And I'm being super creative with a creative license, and I'm making my cactus pink. Now, I don't know if cactus in real life is pink or if it's just like the flower that's pink. I don't know. But anyway, I'm using Berry Burst and I'm sort of stamping off and I'm adding bits and pieces. I'm thinking that the smaller pieces would be darker and the bigger pieces would be lighter. And I know from seeing some westerns and stuff that cactuses are kind of crazy and they poke all out. My cactus is not going to have any pokey parts to it because mine is a pretty cactus and it's just going to have flowering bits to it. So my Daffodil Delight here is for the flowering bits. And then I did some lazy masking. So I've just put a piece of paper where I want the little grass to grow. I don't know if it's grass either, because in real life, is there grass in the desert? I don't know that. This is just like perhaps another succulent. Anyway, the main focus of this technique anyway is the sentiment. So I stamped a little strip of the sentiment and now I'm cutting the sentiment up. There's no Stampin' Police that will come to your door saying, hey, you can't cut that sentiment up. And what I'm doing is I'm backing it with some designer series paper called Tropical Escape. It has these funky little lines to it and I quite liked it. So I thought that the sentiment itself is going to be the main focal of this card, and you can do that with having, even though it's a very sliver of a sentiment, it says be your own kind of beautiful, but I definitely wanted to sort of exude that with my pink cactus, and I wanted it to pop off the page. So you can see I only have a couple different variations of color going on in the card, but here's the pop of neutral, that another pop of neutral that I'm going to use. And what this little ribbon here does, or it's actually black twine, solid black twine, it really anchors that cacti and it makes it look like it's on the ground as opposed to floating somewhere in the air. So I was able to tie that around my card front, adhere my card front to a Granny Apple Green card base, and now I just plunked in that little succulent, and because I wanted it to go in front as well. And so now on dimensionals, here is the focal point of my card. Be your own kind of beautiful. So that's my card for today. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. On screen are 2 more videos for inspiration. Click on the maple leaf for my blog, or click on me to subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching.